Just moving shape. Do this and do that, you've got to do it. Mental adjustment, this. See now, that would have been a goal, you see. In goalkeeping, person shoots, we save. Person crosses, we save. Action, reaction. So this is action, reaction. Dick says do this. Dick says do this. Do this. Dick says do this. Dick says do this. Do this. There's another goal score. Action, reaction. Okay, next one's a little bit. Is held in this position. If I do that movement, then you move to your right with the ball. So you would move to the side with the ball. If I do this movement, it means you move to your left, again with the ball. And if I stand like this, it means you stand in that position. So whenever it's like that, or like that, you're moving. But when it's like this, you stop. Ready? We're nicely balanced. Ready. Okay, good. Oh! Moving, still moving. The key thing is, as soon as the ball comes back here, and I'm holding it like this, you're not moving, you're sort of ready and you're balanced. This is what we call a good ready position. Cool. And stop. Good. Good, good, back, nice and sharp, no collision, good balance. When we stop, and up onto your feet, right and left. So stand up ready, just collapse right and left, and up. Collapse on your side, sit not on your back. Good. Up. Excellent. Keep your elbow away from the body. This next one you have to do that because now I want you to hold the ball here, above head height, and when I indicate to your left, to your right, you now go from this position here and go down with the ball and up with the ball. And go down with the ball to your side and up with the ball. Okay, so hold the ball up higher. Again, same thing. Boom. Down we go. And up. Down we go again. And up. Deeper. Down we go again. Collapse on your side. My weight goes back onto my heels and I start to bend my legs, pull a bill under the heel. Goalkeepers, just do that yourself so you can get that feeling. Start off in your ready position and gradually just bend your legs, go back onto your heels and find out what happens. The ball is being held, waist tight and above. Let's see a good hand position with the thumbs touching. Okay? First one, all I want you to do is just take the ball, bend from the waist, and keeping your legs straight, just take the ball down as far as is comfortable and hold that position. Bend in the waist, put the ball down as far as is comfortable. Good. Come down again. And hold it. Legs straight. Super. And slowly up again. I bend my right leg. We're going to bend your right leg now. And put the ball to your left. And look at the ball through your hand. Left. Bending the right leg and going to your left. Look at the ball, don't look at me. Look at the ball, that's the tip. Good. Straight, and I go to my right. Again, I look through the ball, my arm. Concentrate on the ball. You moving closer and then move out again. What is that? An accordion type exercise? Just like the accordion move. That's a squeeze box, right? Yes? So I call it the accordion exercise.
Yeah, a little closer.
Good. Yeah. Well done. Always keep your eye on the ball. Hands right, follow the ball, come back to roll it along the ground, and we move away from each other. And stretch, get your thumbs right up. And through. And stretch. And through. And stretch. And when we can go no further, off we go. Hand position, coaches, shift the hands. Roll the ball. Don't let them get sloppy, look at the ball into your hands. Look at the ball into your hands. Don't take your eye off the ball. Look the ball into your hands. That's it, Brian, follow the ball with your eyes into his hands. We exchange the ball when we come up. I push it into Gary's hands and he goes back, up, push, and back, up, push, back, up, push. push. The hands again are in the right position because I want to push it, try and push it through his hand. Okay? Bend your knees. Bend your knees. That's it. Push it into his or her hand. Get those hands right. This next one we're about a yard, just over a yard apart, and what we're doing is we're changing the ball in the air, so catch it in the air, roll it back along the ground. Up and along the ground. Up, along the ground. Up, along the ground. Up, along the ground. Up, along the ground. Not too high to start with. Yeah, you're working together on this one. It's not a competition. You're combining together. You're cooperating, not competing. Correct? And stop. A coach maybe to hold the feet of one of the goalkeepers. You get into a squat position. In fact, you hold his feet, and I'll show you what. Here we've got. David. Good, David, aren't you? Stephen. Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan. So I'm going to throw the ball to you. Now he can go a little bit higher because he's having his feet held, and he's going to roll it back to me. Up you go, Jonathan. Catch it and roll it back to Dick. Catch it and back to Dick. Catch it and back to Dick. A little bit more of a
Can we there? Whoops, sorry. That's good enough. Okay. We're sweating.
Like it. Nice cuts away. Variation of the exercise, but again we're trying to get that extension looking through the arms of the ball. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the ball now to Andrew, and he's going to catch it here and return it to me. And stretch and down and stretch and stretch and stretch. Stretch. Excellent. Very nice.
Alright, next.
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good. Next one. Ryan. Good fight, man. Don't try and live after you.
Behind your head. This next one, Simon's going to come up from that position and put his hands behind the ball. And I'm going to hold it to come up, hands behind the ball, back again. And I take it until he's really at full extension. That's about full extension. When he's reached that full extension, I'm going to ask him to do 20. Okay, so we start low, we gradually take it up till we get to the height that's comfortable. He can put his hands behind the ball, and then we count to 20. Higher. Straight legs. Take it higher. Coaches, are they getting their hands behind the ball? That good shape on the ball. We call it the W maybe. So we get There. There. So I'm going from side to side, trying to score on myself. Up we go. Always come back to a sitting position. And stop. Always come to this position, then you go to the side. Up, down, up, down, up. That's where I come up to. Okay, because it's also working your abdominals. Don't just do a roll. And this is where the coach is. Simon's bed. That's it. Really try and score on yourself. Really swing at that ball with your laces. Boom. That's it. Boom. Boom. I bring it back. I'll try and kick it through over my head. And again, getting my hands right. You scored on yourself? I saw an American coach use it once. Warren is going to start in the crab position. Okay? He starts in the crab position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the ball to his right or left, and he's going to turn and push and get to the ball. Okay? So this is how we do it. Boom. And push. And push the boom. Good. Push. And push. It's coming. Good lad. Good lad. And push. Excellent. Last one. And push. Yes, super.
Too fast.
Push off the left leg. Excellent. Good extension. Like it. Well done. Good lad. Super extension there. That's the way. Switch on 10. Now push off the left. That's it. Really feel that push off the leg moves the ball. Now in a moment they're going to be passing the ball in a clockwise direction below waist height around the circle. Just try it to start. A little bit quicker, a little bit quicker, a little bit quicker, a little bit quicker. Oh. So clockwise below waist height as fast as is possible and stop. Fast as is humanly possible. Low waist height. Low waist height.
Pick it up.
Low waist height.
Okay, hold it. Go. Go. Hold it up. Faster. 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 Good work. Good work, guys. Good work. Don't throw it.
And can we do this non-stop for 60 seconds without dropping any ball? It must be done quickly. It must be done. Go. Let's go. Okay guys, come on, you can't stop. The balls must be moving. The balls must be moving.
Quicker, Mike, quicker.
The balls must be moving. You can't stop and have a breather.
Oh, wait.
Start off. Okay, go. 15 seconds to go. Cooperation. No competition yet. You're going to be always, just sit up, passing the ball to this man. You're always passing to this man, and the balls are always in motion. So you start it, off you go, and you go. Now you go. Quicker, 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 quicker. Boom, boom, boom. One and then the other. One and then the other. One. Okay, let's. Right, keep a rhythm. Keep a rhythm. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hold on, guys. Oh, that's what we thought. Look at that, eh? Concentration. Now is, I always throw the ball to the open man. So you've got the ball, boom, there, boom, sorry. We'll go right to the start of the ball, okay? So there, off you go. We're now always exchanging the ball to the open man. And we're varying it. And we've got to make sure that we catch the ball and return it in this kind of sequence. So we can't afford to let the ball drop. That's it. Good. Not in sequence, any order. Any order. Any order. That's your turn. Look at the ball, hey. See what it comes.
This is like that one arm one that you're doing. Yeah? You missed it.
Change the goalkeepers around. A little bit quicker, nice and sharp. Not in sequence. Always on your toes.
Ow! Stop!
You're not going to know where it's going. Good. The goal past my opponent, or if you're confident with the ability of your goalkeepers, have them driving the ball in. What a terrible demonstration. Well, you're hitting the target, obviously. Okay, now back, come back and go. No. So you come in here, you'll throw it, try and get it and save, then you come back into goal, and you'll come up and throw it back this way. Okay, off we go. Good, up again. Get ready. Get ready. Too high, the ball in, that's where the ball. Save, up again. Good extension, went into the corner. And just out of this ball. And now the ball is thrown. So they're not moving forward, so they're not caught off balance. Try and check, and you should be doing this by standing behind your goalkeeper as they're doing this practice, that your goalkeeper is in line with the ball, and that means where the ball is thrown, the line extends to the middle of the goal. If the goalkeeper throws the ball from out here on the side, then, and you throw it from there, because you don't have to throw from the middle all the time, is he or she in line there? Or you can come out even wider. You've got the whole freedom between the two yellow cones to throw the ball. So I might come here, and then try and get it the corners, and then go back. So we're challenging one another the whole time. That's the second thing. Balance position in line, and the third most critical thing is I want the goalkeepers attempting every ball that is thrown up into the ball. And attempting by diving for the ball if need be, but attempting to save the ball always in front of the body. I want the ball to stop here, here. I don't want balls caught there, behind the body, or there. So I don't want this is in line with the body. That's where I want the save being made. That's where I want the save being made. 3 points. Shoot the target. New ball in, hit the target. Now you just got the one, you've got to get ready to save now. So that's the second variation. What I
no, I didn't get that one though. I should have. See, that would teach you not to go too many goalkeeping clinics, you know. Nice goal.
Oh, guys.
What do you guys play for? Under 15? Yeah. No, we are under 17s. Did you? Under 15?
Yeah.
Good coach, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
Yeah. Teens here.
Hey?
The last exercise is a very good one. Because it's 1 against 1, and the goalkeepers, the ones that hate to be beaten, are the ones that I like to see. The top goalkeepers in the world, when they're in a training situation like this, they don't want to give up a goal, because they know if they get sloppy in the training field, that will be reflected in sloppy play actually on the field of play itself. And it was super to see some of the attempts being made by the goalkeepers. Even though maybe they were really great throws or shots, they still tried to make the save, and that's super. Because sometimes those become great saves. We got this on film, how to put up the net in Nova Scotia. The ball can be thrown into the other half of the field, but it must be the width of the cone. So I can throw a ball inside this cone to my left, inside the cone to my right. You can't allow it to bounce more than once. You must start from the goal line. As soon as I release the ball, one bounce, and then it must be caught. Ready? Okay? You ready? I'm going to go. And then you throw it back to me, and you would run backwards to the goal and always keep the eye on the ball. Okay? Now there's one thing we have to do with any loose ball. What is that?
Watch out for the ball.
What?
Touch it. Just control it.
Communication. So when you're going for it, goalkeeper. Okay, ready? Keeper! Come on, throw it back to me. Run back. Face the ball, face the ball, face the ball.
Keeper!
That's it. Good. Go backwards, good.
Keeper!
Good footwork. Your back always facing me, that's a nice and soft step. And then, when we've done 5 this way, you would throw the ball for me. Okay? Attacking the ball to get to it as quickly as possible. And thirdly, after the ball has been thrown back here, you've caught it, roll it back, and I want to see good footwork to get back to the middle of the goal before you go in. And only when the goalkeeper comes to this line do you then serve it in again. Okay? 5 serves each. 4 earlier. Good, little choppy steps. Good.
Make it a significant
Challenge him,
ball.
throw it to the corners, don't make it easy. Keep off! Good. Choppy steps, good. Keep on! Well done, excellent. Excellent. That's the way. Keep on! Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep on! Keep on! Push off to the right. Up, ready, and push off. Again, this is review, but it's proving good technique. Is that we just think of collapsing the leg nearest the ball, and we go down to make the save. And again, we've got our hands behind the ball, we're protecting it with the body. So we're diving on our side. As soon as he gets up, and the ball is coming higher to the opposite side, hopefully you notice that Warren was sort of opening his base a little bit, and he was pushing off this leg, enabling him to get up for the higher ball. And this becomes what we call the power leg, because your weight transfers. Here the weight's on either foot. Here I'm going on this one foot, this leg straight. This is the one that pushes off to get me to those high balls. So he's done 3 that way. Now we do it the opposite side, so low to your left, low to your left, down, and up, and push off to the right. Land on your side, low to the left, just collapse, up, and push off to the right. Good extension, well done. Low to the left, collapse, up, and great extension. Still catching the ball, and he's getting his arms out. You know, sort of looking through the window of the ball. Kind of situation. down, make the save, and then you're going to come up and make the high one. So your side arm is opposed to facing. Down there, boom, up, and save. Side on again. Side on. There, down, make the save, up, and then extension to the opposite side.
All right.
Really use that power lever.
Let's line up.
Good. Relax. Back. Take it up and balance. Push off that left leg. Back to this.
Julie, you're
Oh, collapse. Good. With the last exercise, the thing that really came home was how some of the goalkeepers started to think about what we were trying to do. And the most difficult thing, obviously, is just appreciating the weight transfer. Now, from one shot to the ball in the air, holding your base and transferring the weight to this power leg, as we call it, and pushing off that leg, and the other leg drives the body up. Like a lot of things, you know, it won't happen in the course of the day, but it will happen in the training field when you go back to the arm movements and all the other areas where you're trying to stop. The next one is tied in with what I call attacking crosses. I've got Sean here in goal, and the practice takes place intercepting and diving, preventing any ball going past you and past the post. Okay? Turning with your left foot, you'll be here, turning onto your left foot and make the save. High and low. Okay, turn into the cross. Low, full, and make the save and back. Again, like your balance, turn in, make the high one. Good. Again, like your balance, low one, it turns in, into the cross, in hand behind you. Again, low one, up the cross, back to save, balance, again. Extension. Excellent. Good decision. Lots of times we've been told for it.
Keeper!
Super. On occasion where you step back into the net, but if you're waiting for a cross, if I just take Sean's position for a moment, my first movement is going to be to step into the cross. So my movements are like that. So if I'm going in to that position, maybe I go down for a low ball, or maybe I turn in and I go for a high ball. I square off, so I'm catching the cross squared off to it. So all you're doing with your goalkeepers, you've got them of a goalkeeper waiting for a cross. We'll do a lot more of that very shortly. But the idea of turning into the cross, catch it at a different height, getting the footwork right, and obviously a little bit of communication. One of the things that we've noticed with Canadian goalkeepers is the weakness of punching and boxing the ball. So the next two activities are tied in with that. Yep.
Where should we stand for a corner kick?
The corner kicks. So we deal with that after the break. We're going to be dealing with crosses and we're going to be working on that kind of thing. So we'll talk about it then. Okay? Don't forget to ask. Is boxing the ball or punching the ball? How do you punch a ball? Just show me. Put your fists together and show me how you box the ball. Put your fists together and let's see how you box. Two fists. Good. Having these two fists like that. Well coached. Well coached. That is the position. That is the position. Thumbs on top, not inside. Wrists locked. Elbows together rather than elbows wide. In that position, you can get a fair amount of power in boxing the ball. Now, the next activity involves, again, the coach and his goalkeeper. Gareth. Okay, Gareth, you stand in goal.
Two hands or one?
Okay. Gary, you come out punching Shaquille O'Neal on the chin. That's the angle that I want to box the ball at.
Well, why would you punch the ball?
And box the ball. Here, obviously, there's no opposition. So we've got that 45-degree angle, and I want to box through the ball. So as I make contact, my arms are still straight. Now, just show me the ball, Garrett, and I'll show you a couple of things. What I want you to do to start with is just to do this. It's just to throw the ball up, move forward and punch the ball to your partner. So again, throw the ball up to yourself, move forward and punch it to your partner. Once more. Move forward, step forward, punch it through to you. And then, and again, and fisting the ball in the direction of Gary. Key thing is that as I come in, I turn to face the direction I'm punching the ball. I don't go there and punch across. I turn in. That's my movement for one. Okay? And you do it to the right and to the left. Michael, because we ordered me a ham sandwich for lunch, so I appreciate that very much. The last activity is a little game of cat and mouse that Michael and I are going to play. I try and keep possession of the ball, and Michael is going to act almost like a cat, watch the ball, and when he sees the time, get his hands on the ball and secure the ball in his hands. Pounce on it. Do you have a cat at home? Let's do the cat. Gizmo, okay, so just pounce on it like this. Okay, Michael? So I've got the ball. If you see the chance to get your hands on it, just like Gizmo, you get. Good, that's it, that's it. And again, and again. Good, that's it. Watching the ball all the time, watching the ball all the time. Good, excellent. Excellent, just like Gizmo. Just like Gizmo. Watch the ball, that's it. Good. Always watching the ball. Always watching the ball. That's it. So the thing to do, just like Michael did an excellent job. Gizmo, if he was just watching the ball, you know how cats are, they sort of settle themselves and then they attack that poor little mouse. That's what you want to be like as a goalkeeper. You want to be balanced, And when you have a clear sight of the ball, attack the ball. The only thing that I would say with Michael is try and think of attacking the ball where you go in on your side and attack it in that manner, rather than on the odd occasion he went in on the knees. Okay? Let's try it. On your side, on your side. Get your hands on it. Get your hands on the ball. That's it. Good. One more. One more. Good. Okay. At the end of the day today, I'll give out a one-pager on the circuit, so you don't need to worry about the exercises. They're all outlined there, places in the penalty area where you will do the different activities. We've just gone through all 9 of them. If you do each one for 30 seconds and have a minimum 30 seconds break, I would allow longer to start with and just cut down on the break period. You can quite easily do that in a 15-minute period. And the nice thing is that it's getting through the footwork, it's getting through, you know, the mobility practices, the agility practices, dealing with crosses, one-on-one situations, and an area that I feel quite strongly about, which we'll see in a few moments whether it's going to be put into practice, that ability to box a ball clear or punch it clear if and when the time is suited to do that. Because in a moment we're going to work on dealing with profitability. The key thing that I find with a lot of young goalkeepers, male and female, is often a fear of coming off the line, especially to take in cross balls or balls that are being played across the penalty area, or even across the goal area, that 6-yard bottom of the goalkeeper. And what I want to spend the latter part of the afternoon on now are some exercises that will hopefully help to get you over that fear and maybe give you some tips and use a concept that is starting to be developed with regard to defending a second goal. We always talk about the importance of obviously defending the main goal, which is how many square feet?
192.
The ball, Nova Scotia. 192 square feet, which is great, but what about the times when we're coming off our line to play a ball? I'm going to try to talk a moment about that second goal situation. Is there anybody here who fancies their chances at crossing a ball? Crossing a ball. Stephen Hart. Thanks, Ray.
There's number and number.
Time conscious of 2 things that go wrong. And this happened in the World Cup, didn't it? On a few occasions where crosses ended up being shots and goals were scored. I had a lot of arguments. If you be in a relatively open position where I'm standing now, this will be closed. Because my footwork from this position is very, it's going to be very difficult. This is closed. I can only see this area because I can't see the CBC TV. But here, I can see it. I can see the CBC TV man, and I can see everything that's around. I'm round about mid-goal, so I'm maybe half a yard either side of the mid-goal area, and I'm about a yard off the line. So this would be the position I'd be in for most crosses that are played outside the area. As soon as play comes inside, I'm going to start to slide over until the player is getting into the area where that clear yellow cone is, and I'm going to start to what I call closing off the near cone. We're just going to deal with any kind of normal cross and where to do this. So if you just knock a couple of balls into these, place the ball in. Keeper! 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 Last one. Keeper! So the thing is, when the ball is crossed, I've got to judge, can I get to that ball, or am I going to leave it for the camera? This is the edge of the 6-yard line. We usually say the goalkeeper should be in control of this area. But a hard driven ball makes it even more difficult. So the key thing is, can I get to the ball? If Steve drives a low ball in, try one in speed, about head height. Yeah. So just chuck it there. If a ball is driven in to the near post area, then I should be thinking of really attacking that ball. And I don't want a ball below head height. A high ball, what I want you to think about is defending a goal. I'm talking more of senior goalkeepers here. The juniors, this will be about this height. But I want you to think of the goal as 6 yards wide and 8 feet high. So I don't want any balls to go into that goal that are below 8 feet. I don't want anything below 6 feet contacting the goal. That's all I've got to think about. My position is going to be right. When the ball comes in, I make my decision. If I go for it, I call keeper. If I don't go for it, I call away. And then it's just a matter of how I catch the ball, secure it, so finish it off. So I'll just show you the practice that we're going to do now. I just need a senior guy in goal who's doing good on crossing. Senior keeper.
Let's say this is the edge of your 18-yard box, and the cross of the ball is about here. Okay? Where should it go position? Still center the goal or ball in the middle?
I would still say you'd be mid-goal, you'd be half a yard up centre into this position as opposed to being deeper. Okay, so I just cheat a little bit here in this kind of situation. So it's basically an area where you see your output is the right. When you catch the ball here and throw it, please fella, you're not allowed to use your hands to control it. You've got 3 touches maximum. Control the ball and pass it to Steve. Go further out. You find him with a throw, and he cannot use his hands. So he's got to imagine now he's okay. So let's see how it goes, Steve. Play on. Boom! Okay, a couple more. Keeper! Last one. Keeper! Okay. So we pick out our target and we throw it to them. Back to me, we'll throw from there and thrown into feet. Or conversely, because I like box soy, play cricket and overarm action, where I bowl the ball, but the key thing with the overarm action is the ball has to be released. An overarm throw, think of releasing the ball in that position and getting the ball again right into that player's feet. Back again, please.
Nick, don't you want to get it down quicker?
Here, and then the throw. The relatively flat to go. And you don't want it to go too hard to come down.
Don't you want to get the ball down?
Got to release it from here. To release it from here, the arc of the ball is going to back up.
But don't you want to throw it down as opposed to arcing?
There will be some arc. Knock the ball in, Steve. I'll throw it in.
Like Stephen, like that. Such that.
There.
Yeah.
Then I would say 20, 30, 40 meters over. But I want to see the coaches watching their goalkeepers throwing the ball in from the side when they're in goal, throwing the ball to the target play.
A lot of our goals.
Just move in behind the goal and have a big that you as goalkeepers and adults, coaches, that you spend time on this aspect of the game. People say, well, why can't we kick rather? So that's fine. You can bring the kicking in. The reason why I wanted to bring in the throwing was because we can kill two birds with one stone. If we're checking how goalkeepers throw the ball in for the service, we can see what the distribution is like. Obviously the goalkeeper in the goal is the one who is being put under pressure, but still the attacking player can get used to, using his or her head, and certainly the target player can get used to playing the ball 1, 2, 3 touches maximum. I was at Chelsea a few years ago, and Peter Bonetti was working with the Chelsea goalkeepers, and he was doing exactly the same type of practice that we were doing today. Peter Bonetti is currently the England goalkeeper coach. And a lot of goalkeepers say, but don't they do things differently? All the practices that you've done today have been done by professional international goalkeepers as well as younger goalkeepers. The thing that is going to determine whether you will move out of this area and sort of start to become dominant in the area is when you get into a regular sort of session of this every practice of crossing the ball in. You don't even have to have opposition. If you can have another player there, great, but it can be unopposed. So you're comfortable in coming off your line and collecting that ball. And if you can start to get confidence in that area, it will be reflected in the way your defence looks at you, because defenders hate to have high balls coming in and know they've got to go for everyone because they've a goalkeeper who's Terry Tremble on the line. He'll never come off his line because he just doesn't want to, he doesn't feel confident. And the one thing that I mentioned in the TSN telecasts, and maybe somebody knows the answer and I give a prize for it, what are the best type of crosses to be made in a game of soccer? Put your hand up, stand up, and know the answer. The best type of cross.
One to bend away.
A little bit more detail.
5-yard box.
In the net.
Nobody said these, the key word.
Away from the keeper.
Worst.
On target.
Can I just have a goalkeeper? Ryan's in goal. Steve, can you just go to the side here, please? Just where the ball stops. I'm a defender. Just roll the ball across in front of me, Steve. Facing downfield, ball is clear. Pass the ball behind me, in between Ryan and myself. What has happened? So what are the best type of crosses to be made in a game of soccer? People said, oh Dick, yeah, we really enjoyed the telly station, we learnt a lot from it. And on 4 occasions, I got my magic pencil out and drew arrows and said, look at those balls behind the defenders, behind the defenders. Paul Escobar. You know, classic case in point, the ball was hit in by Hawks behind Escobar. Escobar stretched, facing his own goal, and the ball ended up in the back of the net. Very tragic consequence.
What?
Okay? But the worst type of cross for a goalkeeper and his defenders is one that is whipped in behind the defenders because it forces them to face their own goal. The onus is on us as goalkeepers to get after those crosses, to attack those crosses, and that's why I talked about that second goal. If we can think of protecting that second goal. And as I say, the thing that has to be done is just for practices to be devised where that is done, and where I sort of put a little bit of onus on coaches to work on that with their goalkeepers, putting those crosses in. So daily dosage of that. This is all our, you know, Wilson, Steve knows, he was with them, that Craig and Paul Dolan, the other goalkeeper, you know, they would like to have their daily dose of crosses, and you would probably use some of the practices on the crosses, a lot of that. Were they unopposed or opposed?
They went from unopposed
To opposed, yeah. So here's, you know, Stephen, when he was working with our national team, super experience for him, and you see what makes our World Cup team tick. This is what they were doing. You go and watch the Brazilian goalkeepers train, they can come out here tomorrow, and then goalkeeper coaches is putting in the cross. You could bring Sepp Maier here from Germany, and again the same kind of thing. So it's something that, especially with young goalkeepers, to be worked on.
You met all the time.
Yeah. Just let them out and watch them. You see, that's the way that we've got to do it.